Steve, you mentioned the youth on defense, particularly in the secondary. How vital is it for you guys to control the clock and to run that when you guys are on offense to kind of keep A&M's offense on the field?
I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't know if what's going to happen. You just never know. I don't know if we can stay out there and control the clock. I don't know if we can run up and down the field and make a whole bunch of third downs and fourth downs. We'd like to try to do that. But on the other side, we throw the ball around too. But you never know how the game's going to go. So if we're fortunate to get a lead, obviously we try to consume clock the best we can. But I don't know if we're going to get a lead. So we may be firing all over the place or running all over the place. Who knows?
Steve, can you talk to how patient Dylan has been the last 3 years waiting for this chance? I mean, how has he stayed that patient? Do you ever sense any disillusionment on his part?
You were here last year, weren't you?
I was not, no sir.
Okay, well, he played a lot.
He did, yeah.
In fact, we stuck him in there in the second quarter. Some of you experts say, what's he doing putting him in there? And then some of you experts say, well, maybe he should be playing. Remember that? I just have to remind some of you guys. But he played a bit last year. He was in there for a touchdown against Vandy, Kentucky, and then Connor usually played the whole second half. So he got to play some. He was a backup quarterback that got to play a bit. He knew that. And, of course, he had an outstanding game against Clemson a couple of years ago, I think against East Carolina here. Connor was banged up a few games and came off the bench to beat Central Florida last year down there. He's the only quarterback in the nation to beat them. So he's played a bit, and he's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to play as well as he can.
Steve, looking at your backup on the depth chart, it says Orbich.
It's still Orr. Yeah, we're still coaching them up every day out there. We're hoping one of them will take a step forward and we can say, hey, you're going in second if something happens. Other than that, we'll wait and see how the game plays out, if we need to send one in or not. Who knows? We may not have to for a while.
Your thoughts on the college football playoff, and does the approach for a team change at all because of the playoff?
Now, I think most all college teams won't worry about that until late in the year if they're in position. We try to concern ourselves, one game at a time. But I tell you what, I did like that ad. Rudy, the Notre Dame guy, when he told his guys, hey, guess what? They're going to have a 14 playoff. They're going to do da-da-da-da-da. He said, but it's going to be 40 years from now. So, I think all of us back in the 70s thought someday they'd do it. We keep all saying someday they got to. They got to, and maybe 10 years from now, maybe they'll have 8. Who knows? But 4's good. 4's better than 2, and I think it'll be tremendous for college football. Really do.
Steve, driving by the stadium, you can't miss that banner. What do you like seeing yourself?
I hadn't looked at it. I hadn't looked at it yet. Somebody's been telling me about it. Coach Tanner said they wanted to put a picture of a player or a coach or something. So he said, we're going to put a picture of you up there. I said, well, as long as it's your decision, not mine. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. But hopefully we can keep winning here at Williams-Brice. Yeah, I don't want people coming by there throwing eggs at me. And that could happen. If we go bad, that could happen, as we all know. So hopefully we're not going to go bad. I think this is a team that is prepared well through the summer, and we'll be ready to compete at a high level. I really believe that's going to happen, but we got to go wait and find out.
Steve, what do you think about Texas A&M having their midnight yell practice at the State House?
Yeah, I read about that. I didn't really bother me too much. I was more concerned blocking this guy Miles Garrett when he kind of going off the end. That's what I was more concerned about. But yeah, I don't know if we should have given them the state grounds there, Capitol grounds. Is that where it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we've got other things to worry about. I'll let the governor worry about that.